I think right now I'm at a point where I'm saying, whatever it is, whatever they've done to him, can they just please tell me where my child is? Just where my child is. That's all I'm asking.
The woman in the video is Lebo Mniki's mother. It has been over a month since she saw her son. Lebo allegedly visited his girlfriend at a private campus in Midrand. According to his family, Lebo was last seen entering the campus's residential area, and he was never seen coming out. The family has reached out to the campus but have been hit with brick wall responses. At first, the campus delayed providing CCTV footage, and then after days of the family camping outside the campus's gate for attention, the campus provided the CCTV footage, but it was footage from the wrong date. Now the family is concerned. What is the campus trying to hide? Where is their son? This is Lebo Mniki's story. Welcome back to True Crime with me, Julia. On this channel, we profile true crime cases that have happened in South Africa. Today's story is a missing persons case. It is also a new case. It is well covered on every single major media in South Africa. So please do your own research as well. I do appreciate us having a conversation in the comments, correcting each other, and helping the story stay in the discourse. So let us get into today's story.
I think right now I'm at a point where I'm saying, whatever it is, whatever they've done to him, can they just please tell me where my child is? Just where my child is. That's all I'm asking. Even if it's an anonymous message that says, go looking that side.
People don't just vanish. Yet, in the early hours of August 29th, 2025, 35-year-old Lebo Sonwabo Moleli Mniki walked into a student residence in Midrand, and that was the last time he was seen. Lebo is a store manager at H&M, described by his family as reliable, hardworking, and responsible. On that night, he was visiting his girlfriend at the Princeton Village Respublica, a student accommodation in Midrand, Johannesburg. Security records show that he entered the premises at about 1 a.m., but according to the resident management, there is no evidence that he ever walked out. The last time Lebo's family heard from him was on August 29th. When he didn't arrive at work later that morning, alarm bells rang. His sister, Vuyo, started calling around. Friends confirmed the same story, that the last place Lebo was seen at was at Princeton Village. He had gone there to visit his girlfriend, and then nothing. Lebo was 35 years old. He was about 1.7 meters tall, with light brown eyes, a big beard, and a full tattoo on his right arm. A strong build, instantly recognizable. This is a description according to his family. Yet somehow he vanished inside a student residence, and nobody seemed willing to explain how. His family immediately demanded answers. They went to the resident management. A manager confirmed that yes, Lebo entered the property. But then when they asked for CCTV footage, they hit a wall.
Our lives have completely stopped. We've accepted. They've done whatever they've done to him. They must just please tell us where to find my son. It is alleged he went through the security, and the security escorted him through the premises to go to the girl's room, and he knocked. And after knocking, he pointed a gun at the security gun and then kicked doors. And then a scuffle ensued, and then they chased him. In the process of them chasing him, his phone fell off. There is no accountability after that where he went, meaning he did not exit the property. For the fact that his phone is here, it means he ended here. It's either they did something horrible, I'm afraid, because it is when we inquire, the students alleges there was an MRI that was in the property within that day. On Friday again, there was a meeting. There is something they are covering up.
Days passed, still no footage. When officials finally handed over the CCTV footage, they were from the wrong date. When asked, they asked for another 4 days to extract the correct footage. Even the investigating officer's requests were ignored. To this day, Lebo's family has never seen the actual CCTV footage of what happened to him after he stepped through those rest gates. Why? If there is nothing to hide, why is it so difficult to hand over the footage? Then the case grew stranger when Lebo's girlfriend made shocking claims. She alleged that Lebo assaulted her that night, even pulled a gun on her. She claimed he later fled the building, throwing his phone into a bin. But here's the problem. Lebo didn't own a gun. His family is adamant about that. And if he had left the premises, why does no camera show him walking out? Even more troubling, his girlfriend never explained where he went after his alleged confrontation. She simply left her residence and avoided questions.
And she has been brought in for questioning, and we are hoping that we will find something together with her roommate. So we are hoping that they can shed some light into what could have happened.
Meanwhile, the police initially refused to even open a missing persons case. This is at the Douglasdale police station. Officers allegedly told the family that they could not assist, this because Lebo was listed as a wanted person. Imagine, a man vanishes and instead of searching for him, authorities dismiss the case entirely.
Where we were trying to open a case. When we reached the police station, we got there, we told them, and they made it a laughing stock. Before we were helped, we were told he's either drinking or with girlfriends. Eventually, a warrant officer, Ndlovu, sat down, and as he was about to take a statement, I was seated down because I was preparing to write. He said to me, "You're not going to write. You stand up. This one, sit down," pointing to my son. I stood up, and my son sat and started writing. As I was standing there, and it's been a while, and I'm physically disabled, I decided to go to a car and sit. Later on, as I was seated in the car, Detective Mahlaba came to the car and said, "Are you the one who is here to open a missing persons case?" I said, "Yes." He says, "There's no case that's going to be open. Your son is a fugitive. We are looking for him." I then proceeded inside the police station. As they were all the officers in the station, they were seated there. I asked them, "Are you refusing my right to open a case?"
Yeah.
They said, "No, that person is a fugitive. There's no case that's going to be open."
Okay, ma.
And as we were doing so, Ndlovu shredded the papers, and we left. As I came to the school because I was looking for him. As I was told, the altercation happened at the premises. I asked. My children came and asked, "Can you show us the CCTV cameras?" The securities themselves admit we can see him. We saw him entering the premises. He came with the Uber and he was refused entry, and then he went away, and then he later came back walking on foot, and they can see him on the camera walking with another person, a student walking through the premises. But we advise you to come back on Monday when the office is open so that you can view the CCTV camera. Then we went home on Saturday. Sunday we woke up, we went to Midrand police station where we were helped to open a missing persons report, and we went home. On Monday we decided to come again because we wanted closure. We asked the detective to accompany us here to the school. No, we first came alone here, and we sat with a lady called Lindiwe Musiwa. Lindiwe said to me, as I quote her exact words, "As we are looking through the camera, we can see him walking, and you can tell he knows exactly where he is walking." That tells me he was not escorted by a security. That tells me he was allowed, if indeed it's him, he was allowed to walk in, or he is a regular, he stays in this campus.
But Lebo's story is not isolated. According to reports, vendors and residents in the area whispered of other young people missing from Princeton College. On the very same day the family was searching for him, they say that they met another parent looking for her missing son, gone for 3 days under almost identical circumstances. Frustrated and desperate, Lebo's sisters and relatives staged a sit-in outside the gates of Princeton Village, holding signs demanding answers. They refused to leave. They pleaded with management, police, and the public to give them the footage. The family doesn't just want answers, they want closure. As his sister Vuyo had breakingly say, we want Lebo's body, dead or alive. Today, Lebo remains missing. There are no confirmed sightings since the night he entered Princeton Village. No CCTV footage has been released. No arrests have been made. His family waits, broken but determined, outside the very gates where he was last seen.
Our lives have completely stopped. We've accepted. They've done whatever they've done to him. They must just please tell us where to find my son.
So what really happened to Lebo? Did something sinister unfold inside the residence? Was he silenced, hidden, trafficked? Or is there another truth that the authorities don't want to reveal? But one thing is certain, people do not simply vanish, and until answers are given, the questions will only grow louder. If you have any information about the disappearance of Lebo Sonwabo Moleli Mniki, please contact his family immediately or reach out to the Midrand police station. His loved ones deserve closure, and his story deserves justice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help bring awareness for such cases. Every share you make makes a difference. Until next time, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.